Hello, my name is George Milton. Welcome to Milton's Messages. I have a couple of poems I would like to read to you that I hope will inspire you to read the King James Bible. See these guys over here? Those are vultures. They got all the time in the world to kill. The vultures I'm going to be speaking about are the Sunday preachers. What they care about is the green. I'm going to remove my hat in reference to the Lord who's coming back with a two-edged sword. The name of the poem is The Vultures Are Waiting. The vultures are waiting. How trifling can one be, not to late, not to take a look see in the King James Bible, to find out how to save their soul for all eternity. It is a sad state of affairs, but they will rear up at me when I tell them the truth. It is really heartbreaking to know that they are staking their forever existence on just the preacher's word. Psalm 118, verse 8, Psalm 146, 3 to 5. The vultures are waiting. I would rather trust hanging on a shaky willow tree branch than anyone standing in a pulpit on Sunday. You will fall either way, and you still won't know anything. At least the tree is doing what it's supposed to do. The Sunday preachers are liars and not leading the flocks. They are so greedy, they want the emergency money hid in your socks. Isaiah 56, 10 and 11. You are driving a Chevy Impala, and Pastor Pitiful is standing in the pulpit hollering, more money, with a Lexus parked outside. The vulture preachers are promising you a pot of gold instead of teaching you how to save your soul. They are ministers of Satan and got you doing everything pagan. Is your preacher reliable, or do they neglect to direct you to Matthew 25 or Jeremiah 10 or Revelations in the King James Bible? The vultures are waiting. I am so grateful to God that I found the truth to pass on to you. I have big smiles on my face, actually doing what Jesus said. Psalm 32:11, Psalm 100, verse 2. I am no longer releasing balloons. I am releasing videos, telling the world that Jesus is coming back soon, bringing destruction and doom for non-law keepers. I am so grateful that the Father drew me in and brought me out of that slumber because I don't want to be in that number. Ecclesiastes 3, 1 to 10. And this is a time to rid yourself of sin and repent and follow God's laws, statutes, and commandments. And one more thing, stop listening to the vulture Sunday preachers and pay attention to what Jesus says. He is the King. The next video is entitled, I Finished It. I Finished It. Do you want to hear the truth or a bunch of lies? Therefore, you must abide in what Jesus says, and not the Sunday preacher or priest. John 15, 7 and 10. 1 John 2:28. So many vain people are concerning themselves with fashion and not cashing in on salvation. And it's a terrible situation that they will face a great and terrible God on Judgment Day. If you're not keeping the Lord's Sabbath, you better break those habits real soon if you don't want eternal sure doom. Exodus 28-11, Exodus 31, 14 and 17. God's words in the King James Bible are plain, pure, and sure. Playtime is over, and there's no need to look over your shoulder because Jesus is coming soon, and you won't know when he's coming. My spirit is weary because my brothers and sisters aren't adhering to what King Jesus is saying. And that ain't cool. Not fearing the Lord. People, there is no time for hesitation because the great tribulation is directly ahead. And I am repeating just what Jesus said in Matthew 25, 15 to 26. I have rhyme and reasons for pleasing Jesus. Hear what I say, because Jesus is soon on the way. You will not be captured by aliens, and you will not be raptured up to heaven. But you will see Jesus on his terms, and hopefully he won't sentence you to burn. People need to stop releasing aggressions toward my precious Lord. I don't want Jesus to sentence you to a hot place and hide his face from you or me. Isaiah 59:2 and 1 Thessalonians 4:16 and 17. This is exciting, but I have to finish writing and get some sleep and pray that Jesus visits me with breath in the morning, in the daylight. Read and obey and pray the way Jesus say in the King James Bible. Please read, like, share, obey, and subscribe. That is all for today. Thank you for listening.